Tina here with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and look, I'm back! Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so we're gonna make a card, and I thought I would show you guys some product that I have gotten in the last, the last month since I've not been able to film. So the first couple things are these stamp sets. So these are photopolymer stamp sets, and these stamp sets are not in our catalog. They are just on the Stampin' Up! Website, and Stampin' Up! Has been trying out photopolymer stamp sets this last, this last year or so, and they have been going really well. Stampin' Up! Has really been seeing a lot of really good feedback from them, and so I have a feeling that we might see some of these in our new annual catalog that is coming up in just a few short months. So there's this one right here, which is all these little girls. I'm going to use this little girl right here, and then there's also this one right here. And I'm going to be using this right here, the little hearts, the little circle, and then the thank you, which I just absolutely love that thank you. Okay, so I have lots and lots of different product we're going to use. And then we're also going to use this stamp set with the coordinating punch. So we're starting out with Calypso Coral cardstock. And this cardstock is just cut at 5.5, so it was an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, and I cut it in half, and that gave me this standard A2 size card. Okay, so I just folded it, and it's gonna open like this. So then I have some Whisper White paper, and oh no, look at that, what's that? I think it's chocolate. Okay, I'm gonna pause and clean that up. So busted. I was eating chocolate right before I started taping this video. So I'm just taking some Whisper White cardstock, and I'm going to cut that at 5.25 by 4, and that's going to give me a layer for my card. In the upcoming weeks, you guys, I'm going to be taping some videos on Stampin' Up! Products that I really love. So I'm going to be doing videos about my trimmer, just different things that I use all of the time that I want to share why I love using those items. So now I have this layer. I'm going to zoom in. My camera is mounted a lot higher than it was in my other room. So it's going to take me a little bit to get filming, all the bugs worked out of my filming process. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to want this layer just like that, just layered right on top, but I want this corner, I want to bend it back, and I want to fold it down. There's really no rhyme or reason to how much to fold back, I'm just folding some back. Okay, so I'm going to set that aside, and then I'm going to bring over this piece of white cardstock. It's just a scratch piece, and we're going to open up our Calypso Coral, and we're going to use this stamp from the hexagon set, and we're doing that in Calypso Coral. And I'm just going to stamp that down, and then I'm also going to stamp this one. This is the polka dot one, but we're just gonna be punching that out, so so it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, I'm gonna leave that open because I'm gonna need it again. So then let's take our coordinating punch, and we're just going to line it up, and then we're going to punch that out, and we'll set that aside. So then let's bring over this piece, and we're gonna do some stamping. So I have this circle right here, and what I want to do is I want to lay this down right here. I'm not going to attach it to my card, I'm just going to lay it down. That's where it's going to go, but I'm not going to attach it quite yet. Just like that. Then we're going to take this one, it's going to go in the Calypso Coral, and I'm going to stamp it right next to that. And I actually need to open this back up because it's making it hard for me to stamp. Put that there, and then this is going to stamp there. That's Andrew, he just screamed. I don't know why. So that's gonna go here, and I'm going to leave that there while I stamp these little tiny hearts, and I'm going to do that in Pool Party. So I'm going to stamp Pool Party hearts right above and right below. Now I didn't attach this piece because I'm actually gonna put that on a dimensional, and it would have made it difficult to stamp around that. So then let's do our little girl's face. I'm using this little girl. And again, I'm not attaching anything down yet because I don't want it to make it hard for me to stamp. I'm using StazOn ink because I'm going to color her. There's some really fun news coming with for Stampin' Up! In the next couple weeks. We're going to have a new medium to color with, and I'm really excited. There'll be more news on that next month. I'm just taking this is actually a retired product, I'm sad to say. It's my Blush Blossom pen, and I'm just coloring in her face. It's the best. I really love this marker for skin tone. I don't know why they retired it, but they did. You can't get it anymore. Sorry, guys. Okay, so now that I've done that stamping, I'm going to take my dimensionals. I'm gonna grab those, and I'm going to put 2 on the back of that, and we're gonna put that right in the middle of the hearts, just like that. So now we have those items. So now I'm just gonna pick this back up. I'm going to fold the edge down, and now it's kind of covering that circle from when I stamped. That's okay. It's not a huge deal. So I can now put some adhesive down. I'm just using my snail, and I'm just gonna do it in the corners and the middle. You don't need that much snail to attach it. And then I'm also gonna put a little bit of adhesive right in this corner just to hold it down. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are going to take this punch. This is the, I think this is the Boho Blossoms, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just taking some Pool Party cardstock, and I'm punching those flowers out, and I'm going to use this one. And I'm gonna take my bone folder, and I'm just turning up the edges of that flower. Okay, so that flower is going to go right there, but I want one more item. So I'm gonna take this little tiny punch. This comes in a punch pack that has 3 different punches in it, super tiny. And remember, we stamped this one. So now I'm just going to take and punch that out. And then I am going to take some of my liquid glue. This glue is amazing. You only need a tiny, tiny bit, super sticky. A tiny bit goes a long way. I'm going to put this right in the middle. The great thing about the liquid glue is you can move it around a little bit. Even after you push it down, you can kind of move it around and manipulate it a little bit still. So now I want a rhinestone. I just like to use my X-Acto knife to grab those. You can grab those little rhinestones with your scissors as well. I'm gonna stick that in the middle, and then we're gonna do another dimensional. That's gonna go right there. And then let's take our thank you from that same stamp set, and we're going to stamp thank you right below that. Oops, I need to re-ink my StazOn. I'm not gonna try to stamp over that because I can't see it very good. Just be light, okay? And then the last thing we're gonna do is color her hair. So I'm taking some crushed curry. I'm gonna take the stamp pad, I'm gonna pinch it together, and then I'm gonna open it up, and you can see I have some ink there. I'm then going to take a blender pen, like this, on this little scratch piece here. I'm going to make sure that the tip of my blender pen is clean, okay, just to make sure there's no ink from the last thing I did. And then I'm just rubbing it in my ink just like this. And then we're just going to color. It will get lighter and lighter as you continue to color. It's pushing that ink out, and so it gets lighter and lighter. There we go. So then I'm gonna just take, after I'm done, and I'm just going to just rinse that yellow off there. And that is my card. So I can close this up, and that's what I've done. So I thought I would play around with this new photopolymer set, the Sweetie. These are the Sweetie Pie photopolymer sets, and I love them. They're really cute. I really love these. Those just are super cute. So thank you guys so much for coming by, and I will talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to have a brand new video up. It's a loving life video, and we're going to talk about memory keeping and scrapbooking a little bit. So I hope that you'll join me tomorrow. Have a great day, guys. Bye.